Let us be voyeurs into the past and discover the historical places here in the Philippines, particularly in Samar and Leyte.
Through visiting these places where history occurred, we find our roots.
They give us a chance to time travel and pull back the curtain to a different age.
The Santo Niño Parish in Tacloban City is a historical landmark. In early 1596, the Jesuit built a small chapel, or visita, under the titular Dulce Nombre de Jesus. The small chapel was made up of light materials and nipa. When the Jesuits were expelled from the country, the Augustinians from nearby Cebu's Basilica del Santo Niño took over and renamed the chapel Santo Niño. This all happened in 1768, the same year when Tacloban was declared a city and the first Spanish settled in. The church has since been battled and sustained a few typhoons and earthquakes. The strongest typhoon being in 2013 when Yolanda destroyed most of Tacloban and the church provided cover and shelter saving human life. The Santo Niño Parish Church was founded in 1770 by the Augustinian. Its namesake, the Santo Niño, would be attributed to the end of cholera epidemic in 1889. The arrival of the image of the child Jesus Christ in the port of Tacloban, which was previously believed to be lost at sea, on June 30, 1889.
San Juanico Bridge, tulay ng San Juanico, was also called as the Philippine-Japan Friendship Bridge. Is part of the Philippine Highway and stretches from Samar to Leyte across the San Juanico Strait in the Philippines. Its longest length is a steel girder viaduct built on reinforced concrete piers, and its main span is of an arc-shaped truss design. Constructed during the administration of President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. through Japanese Official Development Assistance Loan. It has a total length of 2.16 km, the second longest bridge spanning a body of seawater in the Philippines after Cebu-Cordova Bridge. Construction started in 1969 and completed 4 years. Later, it was inaugurated on July 2, 1973 on the birthday of Imelda Marcos. Former President Marcos built the bridge as a personal gift to his wife Imelda, who had grown up in Leyte, who wanted a bridge for her province. The myth behind the bridge, a famous urban legend involving the San Juanico Bridge, is that its foundation was soaked with the blood of children. The story goes that when the bridge was being built, many children disappeared in Samar and Leyte, and it only stopped once it was finished. They say the woman who managed its construction was highly superstitious. She had her men kidnap street children at night and to slit their throat on the bridge side and throw their bodies over the water. The Diwata, living the strait, then cursed the woman to grow foul smelling scales in her legs, forcing her to hide from public for the rest of her life. Recently, Samar Governor Shari Antan proposed a project to install lead lights in the bridge, with time-lengthening effects for select occasions as an effort to boost tourism between Leyte and Samar.
MacArthur Park is located on Palo, Leyte and found on July 12, 1977. The MacArthur Leyte Landing Memorial National Park, also known as the Leyte Landing Memorial Park and MacArthur Park, is a protected area of the Philippines that commemorates the historic landing of General Douglas MacArthur in Leyte Gulf. at the start of the campaign to recapture and liberate the Philippines from Japanese occupation on October 20, 1944.
This event led to the largest naval battle of the World War II, also the world's largest naval battle in terms of mass tonnage sunk, and Japan's eventual defeat and surrender after almost 3 years. The War Memorial is located in the municipality of Palo in Leyte Island in eastern Visayas, and it is one of the region's major tourist attractions. It was declared a national park on July 12, 1977 through letter of instruction number 572 signed by President Ferdinand Marcos.
Provincial capital, sporting a neoclassical architectural design, is now one of the Philippines' national historic landmark and serves as a reminder of that crucial time in our history when Sergio Osmeña Sr. was proclaimed the President of the Philippines, right inside the capital. A narration of this event is even placed on the very steps of the capital, commemorating this historic event for other tourists to see and know. Adding to the historical background the capital possesses are sculptures and statues that give even more meaning to this historic landmark.
There are 2 sculptures of historic events that happened here in Leyte, which are sculpted on the walls of the capital, and the 5 statues in the middle of the courtyard surrounding the flagpole, which represents the 5 generations of soldiers or the fighting men who fought for our country. The capital's long and memorable history since its construction, the architectural designs, and the various sculptures and statues, this place encompasses the culture and artistry of Tacloban, Leyte.
Limasawa is historic in that the first Christian Mass in the Far East was celebrated in this island on March 31, 1521 by Ferdinand Magellan. On this island, Ferdinand Magellan first made extended contact with Filipino natives on March 28, 1521. There also the first Roman Catholic Mass was celebrated March 31, 1521 in the Philippines. The island is inhabited by Visayan peoples who practice subsistence, agriculture, and fishing.
House